Hey everyone, it's SG Holyman, and welcome back to another video game review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the third-person narrative adventure game from Hazelight and EA, A Way Out. A Way Out has a pretty good story, although it can be cliched at times with all of its different references to other movies and other media. And this game is also co-op only. You can play with a friend, local or online. And in this game, you and your friend play as both Vincent and Leo, both of who have been thrown into prison by the same guy. So you and your friend work together to get them out of prison and go on a revenge tale against said guy. So, as I said, this is a pretty good story with some pretty funny moments at times. Me and my friend were laughing multiple times throughout the story, and it also has some really good characters. I was interested in Leo and Vincent's motivations and their families, and that's just something I really enjoyed. I also like how throughout the story you had the option of doing certain scenarios Vincent's way or Leo's way, as it really shows their different ways of thinking and how they would handle a situation, and also adds to some replay ability if you wanted to go back and see the other ways you could have done, like just gone through the story. And the game is about 5 hours long, and I was feeling that maybe it was a bit too long, but the ending is very emotional, and it's definitely worth sticking through this game to the end to see the ending. And I will say that I was a little worried about this being mandatory co-op, and how maybe if you don't like playing games with other people and you wanted to play single player, that it would probably turn you off of this game. But I will say that everything in this game is elevated by the co-op factor. A Way Out is an adventure game for the most part, so you'll be exploring your environments, talking to other NPCs, and just doing some general puzzle solving. But the game also has a bunch of smaller mini games thrown in there, so there is a rhythm game and a general batting practice style minigame, and just a bunch of other things that you can do. And you'll also find yourself driving a car or doing some third-person shooting. And while not one thing really stands out on its own, there is nothing that brings the entire experience down. The only thing that really comes close is the third-person shooting. Like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world that you'll play, but it is pretty bad. The one thing I did enjoy the most is the puzzles, and I found this game at its best when you're having to cooperate with the other person to, let's say, catch a fish, or just doing some other things where you have to actually communicate with your friend while playing. I found the game at its best while doing that. And another thing I really liked is at times with the mini games, you'll see a counter pop up, and it can become kind of a competition with your friend to kind of see who can one up the other person. I really enjoyed when the game did that. And with all that being said, the game looks pretty good. I enjoyed the art direction that they went with this game, and some of the environments can just look really gorgeous. The game also runs pretty good. There were some performance issues, but me and my friend never once lost connection while playing online. And another thing that's really nice is you only have to own one copy of the game. The other person can download the demo version of the game, and the person who owns the game can just invite them. So it's really nice that they did that. And with all that being said, I'll move on to my final thoughts. A Way Out is a great game. Now, on its own, I would consider it just a good game, but the co-op does bring something to it, and elevates the game to being a great game. And like I said, the story is really good with an emotional ending. It's about 5 hours long, and the gameplay itself is pretty serviceable. And I find this game a great time with your friend, and the fact that you only need one copy of the game really, really helps. So, for that price point, I would highly recommend picking it up and just having a great time with one of your friends locally or online. And with all that being said, I think that'll be it for this video. So, if you liked what you see, you can go ahead and like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more game reviews, streams, and all the good gaming stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.